What is up, guys? You got NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for May 24th, 2023. And in case you ever thought you were cool, you will never be as cool as a pineapple wearing sunglasses, drinking coconut milk. So get over it. First up, we have some new events, some stuff coinciding with the new season that is released as well. So let's take a look at that. First one up, summer season is here. Shocker. So per usual, level up a season character. You're going to get some free stuff. The Pentavala accessories hitting, I believe, 60 and 61. Or is it 59 and 60 now? They keep changing it. Cron Stones, enhancement materials, some RNG boxes for you. And this month, or I guess this season rather, a couple of months, the focus is on mount training. So they've got some extra stuff in there. Mount all skill training coupons, Celestial Horse Calling Horn 15 days. And you'll see there's some bonuses and other event things similar to last season being a focus on fishing life skill. The season servers have 24-hour hot time, 300%, combat XP 100%, skill and 30%, life XP excluding trading because reasons. Then we've got the season pass to give you a boost, whatever. It's 3,000 pearls if you want to get the season pass. Gives you the extra stuff per usual. There is a tier 8 horse that comes with sprint, instant excel, and something else on there out of it to help you along the way. With it, it's like a special fine qualification steed. You can't register them on the market, but if you make it a dream horse, you can sell it afterwards if you want to. We have the return of the season coelacanth, although here it's the coelacanth. But don't worry, you can catch it on all servers, not just the season servers. These have the rewards where you can exchange a couple, one per time, like a device Valk 60 stack there. You can get 3 family quest ones for like Burning Moonlight, Blackstone, and then you've got weekly ones where you can get like I think 40 stack and some other materials and stuff. A lot of stuff to help you with the seasons as well. And then additionally, even if you don't care about any of that stuff, these sell to vendors for 500k each. So they're like koi fish. You can just like make money just selling them to the vendor if you don't care about the other stuff on there. Separately, we have leveling to 56 with a Wusa. If you haven't done that already, obviously in preparation for Awakening that's coming up, you can get a limited time title, the Flower of Eternity. It's only available until the 28th of June. And you also get an event scroll of Wudo Arts as well, some bonus there. Knowledge gain, APs against monsters, 10% drop rate, and combat XP 100%, skill XP on there as well. That's it for events. So let's get into major updates. We'll just touch on the dev note for the season because we got the idea on how these work since it's like the 1 trillionth season. Summer season is about to begin following the fishing theme of the spring season, as we just mentioned. The season will be focused on training. Notably, you will be able to obtain a horse emblem, the fine horse qualification from the season pass, which we also mentioned since it was on the event page, which will allow you to get a horse mount to take you to the farthest reaches of the continent. When registered, it'll grant you a tier 8 female horse with S sideways, that was the other one, chain instant excel, and instant excel at 100%. We hope it becomes a loyal companion for your upcoming adventures. Also, just like the spring season, you can catch the season coelacanth via fishing. We covered this, so there's that. Normal season stuff going on. We do have a daily quest that's available from Fugar where you can pick up some training materials, a 20 stack, and an item drop scroll daily, which isn't terrible by any means. You can get some materials that'll aid you in horse training for a weekly quest as well to get you some rumbling, earth shard, swing, wind shards, etc. there. They kind of cover the tier 8 horse that they give you if you have the pass, which they talked about twice now in the things, but there's that. The seals can be exchanged as per usual, 140 stack in there. You'll notice there's some training materials instead that have been added in. You still have the memory fragment bundles and that cron stones and that sort of thing per usual. So again, focus on training. Season coelacanth, like we talked about, you can exchange out for different items. There's once per family, 3 times per family, and then the once per week ones. And then, as I noted, you can sell them for 500k silver individually. Moving into other updates, content updates for class changes, we actually got some pretty significant buffs to Lahn Awakening PvE kit. And when I say significant, I'm talking about the damage rate on these was upped quite a bit on most of their skills. We see this on Flow Vice, Bridal Despair, Taunting Death, Mangler, Earthly Pain, Eradication, and Blood Moon Twist, all getting increase on damage, and some of these are extremely significant amounts of damage at that. Kind of sad the tag event just ended yesterday because I definitely would have tagged Awakening Lahn for the 400th time to go back and try out the PvE because this actually looks really good, at least on paper. They also adjusted a few of the skills to transition a little better combo to combo, so I don't know, Awakening Milan might be kind of fire in PvE, or maybe not. It's hard to tell, just theorizing on paper. Hash also got a little bit of buffs going on here, both in the Awakening and Succession kit. So the note on that, Hash recovered HP mainly by using Prime Chosen Blade and Conversion. However, it was insufficient in the higher level monster zones. So we added HP recovery effects to Ael's Command and Flow Veracity to improve the sustain. Then additionally, we improved the damage of Crown Kick, Falling Collapse, and Flow Dune Strike for the Awakened Hash. These are typically used at the beginning of combos while defeating monsters, and their efficiency was increased for longer sessions. So you'll see those noted there. We also have some reduced cooldowns on a couple of skills. We see like Ensnaring Sands, for instance, is reduced down to 9 seconds, and Flow Condemnation reduced down to 8 seconds as well. Other content updates, and there are some pretty good QOLs in here. When we get to them, we've got adjusted weight limits of certain wagons. In order to increase the efficiency of trading, we've adjusted the weight limits of certain wagons so that more goods can be stored, which I guess is nice. I do know a couple people that do trading still, but it's really unpopular compared to where it was in its prime. Added Old Moon Furniture Workshops to Port Etheria, if you're looking at that, so you can craft a bunch of items at the Port Etheria Old Moon Furniture Workshop. If that's your bag, it's available to you. Trading activity, the credibility of the Old Moon Guild newsletter, which is operated by the Old Moon Guild to deliver trade information, slowly being recognized, so it has a higher chance of being accurate or correct with it, and that's that. In the case where trade items cost has been 40% or less of its original cost for 3 market price cycles, the period where the trade items cannot be purchased has been reduced from 7 days down to 3 days, which does seem kind of significant there. In order to engage in trading activities, certain node levels were necessary. They've changed it to where your level of the trading has to be adjusted. So for before, node level 3 is now trading skilled 1, 5 at professional 1, and 7 artisan 1, to avoid having to have those nodes in there to hopefully free up some contribution for you. Change conditions for entering the season and new Olvia new adventurer, so that if you're a returning adventurer as well, players still within 60 days of setting up their secondary password are now considered new adventurers as well, which is interesting, and I wonder if you can actually take advantage of that, being in 60 days and then setting up your password shortly after that. Not entirely sure. New feature, this is awesome. Character-to-character item transfer. You can now use your maids. You go into the menu and use your maids. I am AFK running on season here. I'll pull up one for you. You can open the menu, go into that character, and you can grab the stuff like this, and it will use the number of maids required to do it, and then boom. So then it goes straight into your inventory. Super, super handy, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, great. Infinite HP potions, right? So why did I grind out multiples of them so that I have multiple on one on each character, one for a tag character? Well, you can't move them. That's why. So you still can't do that. You're never going to get to do that. It's just not going to happen, so we have to let that go. They want infinite potions to be extremely annoying to move from one character to the other. So yeah, you just got to keep using storage maids through the local storage as per usual on those. But yeah, very, very handy. Super nice. You got a little demo there, so we're good. Worker updates. They've got a few updates that are upcoming over the next couple of weeks. One that was implemented today, or two rather, that were implemented today. You can now auto feed your workers by putting the feed into your family storage, and then you can actually toggle it on so that it auto uses it. So when you open your worker thing, if I go to recover all, you see this little thing that I've marked on it. By default, it's turned off. So go in there today, throw some stuff in your family inventory to feed them, and turn that on, and it will auto recover your workers, and you never have to worry about feeding them back and forth ever again. They've also raised the maximum level from 30 to 40, and once you reach 40, you're going to unlock a passive skill called Delivery, which allows you to utilize the assigned delivery feature that they mentioned earlier that we skipped over. In addition to the automatic stamina recovery, you now have the ability to specify where the harvested goods should be stored after your workers have completed their tasks. Previously, goods harvested went to, like if it's at Finto Farm, it goes to Velia. Now you can designate where you want it to go specifically, so you can kind of pull up all of your resources into an individual spot, or wherever it is you use them or craft them or what have you. They learn that at 40 as mentioned. They're also going to learn a new skill at level 35 as they level up, so we get more diverse options to utilize them. The increased maximum level also introduces a new chance for promotion as well, so you can get some potential upgrades there. And note that these updates will be implemented sequentially over the first and second weeks. Lastly, I want to inform you that the ability of each worker will be adjusted due to the automatic stamina recovery and the introduction of new skills. Stay tuned for further details on these adjustments. So not all of these are implemented. I don't actually know if the 30 to 40 is on there because I haven't triggered one that's occurred. Let's take a quick look real fast and see if anybody went to 31. No, nobody's at 31 yet. I suspect it's worded very weird in the way that they put it, so I suspect that means next week. We want to inform you that ability of each worker will be adjusted Introduction is, yeah, it's just weird to say it'll be sequentially over the first and second weeks, but not specify which ones. The auto recovery is definitely in there because we've got that turned on. So there you go. If you get your worker to level up, drop a comment, let me know so that we know that one's implemented as well. I don't see it yet, but it hasn't been that long. So moving on, we have when you are trying to enhance equipment through boss gear enhancement content, adventurers are able to obtain crystals through weekly quests and reinforce lacking areas using boss summon scrolls. Essentially, they've upgraded the number of crystals that you're going to get for your Jetina weekly quests and the ability to get the boss summon scrolls so that you can get these done faster. So previously, you had to have increase the number of the rewards. You get 115 when you talk to Jetina. Now you're going to get 155 to get your Jetina gear done much quicker. Same idea with the with using the scrolls to get it. You'll now get 5 of the crystals as opposed to 1 prior, or 3 from the Awakened. You'll now get 15 on the Awakened one. They changed the item for the Reform Stones as well. Instead of these like rough polish or whatever, into the crystal items that sit on the market for infinity in most cases. So there's that. Then we see Saunil continues to get nerfed. At least I believe it's a nerf, unless some of these drop rates are kind of wild. So essentially what they've done is removed Agile and Sharp, or the elite dudes that are standing there, and they now spawn based on defeating a number of the enraged Saunils, and you'll spawn the siege tower on there, and then these other guys will pop up. They reduced the drop rate of the crystallized despair by 50% for the fighter, armored warrior, elder, brawler, guard, warrior, archer, elite soldier, and vanguard, essentially the regular dudes that are in there, and then they increased the rate on the elite dudes in the siege towers. Because those aren't constantly up, you have to actually spawn them while grinding there. This is a further way that they've decided to nerf the elite farming for that spot, although it was already taken care of fairly well in the prior patch, but evidently still too good. So they did go ahead and nerf it. The drop rate on them is very good, though, when you do spawn them. So like the Agile Commanders increased by 5 times. Siege Tower is increased by 1.5 times, 8 times on the Sharp Saunil Siege Captain. On there, and then the Scorching Sun Shards were included as well, but those sit on the market for like 2 months before you sell a batch of them, so it's kind of whatever. Now the one I know everybody was excited for, another Magnus quest, yay! Preparation for Land of the Morning Light. They got it set up so you can do another quest. There's a new Magnus quest you can do in there to get set up so you'll be able to portal to Land of Morningwood when it launches, or if you want to wait to do it when it comes out, you can, but it's now live, so you can hook up with Yonhua and get back together with Wuju and do your thing, because everybody loves Magnus. It's so much fun, and it's the most exciting and engaging type of gameplay they've ever implemented. Moving over to the Pearl Shop for this week, we have a lot of stuff tying in with season between like weight and inventory and that sort of thing. But first, it's Land of the Morningwood Edition little package. It's 5,000 A coin flat out to pick this up, and it gives you this little bundle that's going to include a 30-day Blessing of Old Moon. Keep in mind that's the value pack, Book of Old Moon, and Blessing of Kama Sylvia all in one. That's Taybec outfit, which is that thing. Not a fan. I like my outfits to have more boobs in them, but you know, to each their own. You get a little pet, the Prinkebi exploration support selection box. You get a permanent Dokebi emoji, if you're interested in that. There's a title that goes with it, 200 Cronstones, and 5 Morning Light traditional wine boxes as well. We see the Black Spirit Pass, 3,000 pearls becoming the standard for that. It's been cheaper in the past, but I guess that's no longer the case. Weight products, as I mentioned, we've got family inventory plus 4 expansion coupon. We've got the 200 weight, the 250 family weight, and the 350 regular weight, all available. 400 weight at 3,500 pearls if you want to pick that up. Inventory and weight sales, we got 300 pearls, 50% off on the character slot expansion. They didn't increase the total number of slots for this, so keep that in mind before you buy one of those. But if you don't have the max, which I believe is 30, you can get that and use it, and you get it half off. So there you go. We got a backpack bundle on sale, 30% off. It's for the 50 slot. We've got 40% off on the 100 slot. We have a couple Hercules packs going on, 30% off on the standard one, and then the ultimate version, we got 20% off on that one. The inventory category's got a sale on it, along with the weight category, just 20% across the board. Got a rare pet pack for 3,300 pearls, where you're going to choose 5 of your choice, and you can get multiples of them of the pet that you want in there. To note, the hedgehog and polar bear are in there, so if you're looking to pick those up, a little fishing action, you can get the polar bear, or you want the weight enhancement, or the hedgehog because you need to gather still. You get some feed to go along with that. We've also got half off premium outfits, and there's like 1 per family per class on it. You can just do whatever that you want on that. It does exclude Shai, Wusa, and Megu because Awakening Weapons premium, so not out yet. They do have the half off classic outfits, which you can do for those 3 classes for the Shai, Wusa, and Megu. 1,450 pearls half off. You want to grab those. We've got the greatest all-in-one pack for 15,860 pearls. 6 premium outfits with that 100 artisans, an ultimate custom enhancement box, and then an enhancement help kit level 3. We've got training pack 1 at 1890 pearls. It's got a horse appearance coupon, all skill training coupon, 200 crons, your choice of 15 of the dream horse mats, 3 celerity drafts, 1 10-hour mount scroll, 2 Courser's Aura, and a 10% mount discount coupon. Then the bigger version, 3640 pearls, 10 mount skill change coupons, 500 crons, 30 of the Dream Horse mats are your choice, a rare Cronstone bundle, 5 Courser's Aura, Courser Training box, 5 celerity drafts, and 2 of the 10-hour mount scrolls. We got a progression support pack, 2270 pearls. It's got 30 artisans, a 30-day value pack in there, 16 inventory slot, a Celestial Horse's Spirit to get you that call your horse from anywhere flute. If you have the permanent flute somewhere, 5 Alliance tier, 3 premium elixir box, 3 magical elixir, 5 blessed message scroll, and 3 high quality drafts on that. Then we've got the 1+1 extra amount XP scroll, the 10-hour 1 times 5. It's 1+1, so you're gonna get 5 of it, and then another 5, so you get 10 total. Custom memory packs, 3,000 pearls. It's got 100 artisans, then a mystical custom enhancement box with it to choose a little bonus there. 50 crons and enhancement help kit level 2. The big boy version of that one is 6660 pearls. It's 250 artisans, 100 crons, custom box of convenience, and enhancement help kit level 3. We see the 20 slot pack on sale for Port of Faria storage, Arahaza, Duven Kroon, and Ilia Island. We've got the Nefart campsite, 15% off on that, so it's 4165 pearls right now if you still needed to pick that up. We've got Nader's Parchment at 20% off, Marnie's Process Fuel also at 20% off. Then we've got Stable Expansion available for the Bear and Florin Kusha Stonetail Ranch stables if you want to get that. Then we have a 7-day of Wusa Awakening. These are for silver, and you're going to get some bonus items each day. These become available, so it kind of counts down over the next 7 days. So D7 you can pick up today. You'll get Courser's Aura and Laura's Warm Black Tea, and then you see it progresses. There's some Cronstones in there. I think there's a Advice of Valks in here too. Some XP scrolls, enhancement materials, and it ends with a good old Shakatu RNG box. So there you have it for this week's patch notes. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. Jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.